In my role, I'm the founder and CEO.
So tell me about Malezia a little bit. Like, where did it start, and how'd you come into this?
Many years ago, I had a blog where I just kind of wrote a bunch of different skincare related articles. And it was also sort of my personal documentation rabbit hole where I just kind of
Mm,
talked to people about what I was doing, what was working, what wasn't. Ended up happening is a post I made about Malassezia and sort of its interaction as a fungus with skincare ingredients and how that can contribute to different skin conditions like acne. That went viral. I basically laid out what ingredients you have to avoid to not feed this fungus, and then one thing led to another, and people eventually wanted me to make the products. Our first production batches were kind of made in this little scrappy 750 square foot building, clean room that we sort of rented out from a big pharmaceutical company.
So then, when did it start feeling like you were working out financially?
Pretty much right when we launched. I mean, we had an excellent launch. We still had to learn a lot of things operationally because it was kind of hard at first, just sort of doing fulfill. We were doing everything ourselves: manufacturing, fulfillment, customer service, graphic design, like everything was in house. So
Yep.
there were definitely a lot of growing pains that first, but financially, I would say, yeah, the first couple of years they're all good. It was really smooth sailing. It wasn't until year three where we had to build our own space instead of renting one out.
So as far as like when you started getting to the point that you wanted to grow and like work, a bit more heavily on the marketing side, how far into it did you start working with additional like agencies and freelancers?
Yeah. So the first 3 years, we did no advertising whatsoever. It was just all organic. And then we ended up working with a small agency that we were with for like, I don't know, maybe a year and a half. That just kind of proved to be a little uneventful. It was like a year and a half of just stagnation. Like there was just nothing happening for like that year and a half. Like our follower account didn't grow. There was just so much confusion on my end with what ads we were running, why we were running them, if they were successful. There was just a lot that kind of went wrong that year and a half. I honestly sort of felt like we just spent a ton of money on ads for very little outcome. That's when I kind of came across a right hook ad on Instagram, and I was instantly hooked. It was, you guys got me with a good ad, and I was like, wait a minute, who is this? Like, yeah.
When you speak about like the previous agency, like you said, there's no clarity, but then did you feel like they had a strategy, or did it feel like they were just kind of like making up what they could with the assets you had given them?
I honestly don't know. The strategy was just kind of all over the place. What sucked for me too is I'm not a marketer. Like I still don't really understand a lot of these different terms here and there. Like whatever, all the terms that you guys know, all the stuff that you guys
Yeah.
are optimizing for. So they mostly focused on like, I guess, easier ones to understand, like ROAS here and there. It just wasn't optimized. Like it did feel kind of night and day going from them to you guys. For me, the biggest hell was essentially like our bank account. I
Yeah.
mean, I could just literally see we have more cash flow available to us, but on top of that, like our subscriber counts going up, all the good stuff.
And now, do you feel that you've had any additional, opportunity yourself open up from that happening, or is that still kind of manifesting itself?
I would say both. It's definitely still manifesting, but opportunities are also opening up. So we just put in a huge PO, one of our biggest ones yet, for three different SKUs, which again is sort of like evidence that you guys are doing so well. We had to repurchase a SKU that just launched that I was not prepared to have to order so early on.
Working with the team, how's that changed your ability to function within, especially the marketing side?
Yeah, I mean, I guess two things come to mind. You guys are just so incredibly structured, which I love. Like I have ADHD, so anything that kind of provides me structure, so I don't just go down endless rabbit holes, is like perfect. So you guys, I love the way you guys just sort of deliver all the things, right? You're like, here's your homework, you go off and do that. Here are your deliverables, approve that, and then you guys just kind of handle all that stuff in the background. Like that's great for me. Like I absolutely love that. Essentially, the more things that I just have to approve and just sort of give to you guys, or just kind of give the green light for, the better. It just helps me focus on other stuff. Like my attention is split across a million different things all the time, and so the less I have to worry about marketing because it's working, great. Previous agency, I was like so in the weeds with them.
So then, I guess this is gonna be like the hardest question to ask. What do you like working with me?
You're just really down to earth. Like I feel right from like very beginning, like from the first call, you really like I mean, I felt like you went over our brand with like a fine tooth comb to find, right? Like I remember one time we were on the website and we were just talking about how nobody knows that once their fifth order goes in via subscription, they get a reduced discount from 15 to 10%. And there's literally a tiny little area you see that on the website where you have to like hover over. And I remember you were like, yeah, it appears right there next to the little. I was like, what? It's like literally, I was like, that's insane. You know, it's just that fine attention to detail. So that's been super cool. I feel like you really know our brand, but also you're just really knowledgeable, like, you know, across not only our brand, but like the whole marketing side of things. You're very personable, just super down to earth. Like, yeah, you're cool, man.
So then what's next for Malezia? Where do you go from here?
Hopefully scaling to the moon. I mean, I heard back from the CEO and president of a big pharmaceutical manufacturer, so we can get our last product outsourced. So we're no longer bottlenecked because that's the last
Nice.
kind of missing piece of the puzzle. So once we have that, oh my gosh, like it would really open up our ability to scale. And so, I mean, after that's in place, like, I mean, I just want to keep freaking growing this brand, releasing more products that are awesome, finding more and more customers to help out. Cause I mean, I believe in our products. I mean, even now, as I'm like, you know, I'm breaking out, have acne because I'm on a retinoid, which is the first time in like 4 years I have not used our products. And I'm just reminded every day, like, why did I stop using the core regimen? You know, I'm like, why did I decide to do this?
Your goal is to affect as many people as possible and like help as many people as possible with the brand. That's the biggest driver to scale. And I think that's why the success will be there, is that your goal is not necessarily to be a billionaire. It's like to make sure that as many people that need help with this have it accessible, and then have something that actually does the job.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. Even now, like again, when I was following the regimen or a core regimen for like 4 years, literally 4 years by the book, was following it. I didn't get like a single pimple.
Take care,
Yeah,
mate.
thank you. Talk to you soon.